Salutations, traveler! Confused as to why some people devote their lives to sitting in a room and thinking about big, abstract questions all day? Look no further for answers than Kaleidoscope. Today marks the grand finale of our three-part series on ethics. In our earlier videos, we covered the basics of moral philosophy and explored the classic trolley problem from multiple angles. So, in this final chapter, get ready for a deep dive into famous trolley variations, plus a look at how the Dark Knight actually wrestles with a trolley style dilemma. Let's jump in. By now, you're probably pretty familiar with the trolley problem. A runaway trolley is heading towards four people tied to the track. You can pull a lever to divert it, but then it'll hit one person instead. Do you pull the lever? We've all heard this yada yada. But what makes the trolley problem so powerful is how it's been remixed into different variations by philosophers, each one designed to push our thinking just a little further. Let's start with the most famous twist of them all, the fat man variant. Instead of a lever, you're now standing on a bridge next to a large man. If you push him onto the tracks, he'll stop the trolley, but he'll die, and you'll have directly caused it. Suddenly, it feels way harder to make the choice, even though mathematically it's the same. Why? That's exactly what makes this version so interesting. It shows that while the core logic hasn't changed, our gut reactions do. And yet, the main moral theories, deontology, utilitarianism, and virtue ethics still stay firm. This tells us something big. These versions don't just test our opinions, they test how consistent we are with our beliefs. Even if it feels uncomfortable, being consistent is part of growing your moral thinking. Still with me? Great, because it's about to get even trickier. Meet the loop track variation. Here's the twist. The track you divert the trolley onto actually loops back to the main one. One person still dies, no matter what. But pulling the lever might also stop the trolley and save four. That raises a big question. Is it okay to use someone as a tool, even if they were gonna die anyway? This version really challenges anyone who leans towards Kant's philosophy, which says we should never treat people as mere tools. At the same time, it reveals whether someone thinks how harm happens matters more than just how much harm there is. A huge focus in utilitarianism. Now, what about Batman? In The Dark Knight, when the Joker kidnaps both Rachel and Harvey and puts them in exploding buildings, Batman faces a gut-wrenching choice. I can only save one. Who do I pick? The woman I love, or the man who represents Gotham's hope? Sound familiar? It's kind of like the trolley problem, but flipped. If Batman does nothing, both die. He has to choose who to save. It's not about 4 versus 1, but it is about making a decision when any choice will cause pain. Sounds like a perfect movie version of the problem, right? Variations like these aren't just for fun or mental gymnastics. They help us zoom in on what really shapes our sense of right and wrong. Sometimes it's not about having one correct answer, but about noticing what we feel, asking why we feel it, and figuring out if our reasons still hold up when the situation shifts. Being thoughtful means not just reacting, but reflecting. Anyway, that's our ethics series all wrapped up. This one took a lot of effort. If you enjoyed these videos as much as I did, make sure to let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts and get your support. Alright guys, catch you in the next one. Ciao.